Hello, 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 everyone.
Hey,
Hello.
everybody.
Welcome, everybody.
Hey.
We tricked you today.
So, yeah, not our normal intro, but we're working on it so it doesn't flag for copyright.
Yeah. So
We have lots and lots
next
of
time,
things that we've been up to.
how's everybody been doing? Not good,
I've
huh?
been doing well this week. It was a busy week for me so far, but well, nonetheless.
Who's
Hey,
excited
Six
about
Up.
a daytime live tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes, sounds fun.
It
Everybody
does
gonna
sound
come have
fun.
coffee with the jerks, or lunch, or depending on what time it falls for you. It'll be
5 p.m. in
morning
the
for me.
UK. 5 p.m. in the UK.
It'll be 9 a.m. for me. It'll be lunchtime for people on the East Coast. It'll be fun.
It will be fun. I was just
It'll-
noticing StreamYard must have updated because now I can even chat from StreamYard.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, it's letting me anyway.
Right. I haven't played with it much.
Yeah, if you have a seat, it's gonna let you chat from there. You're gonna come up as the channel, I believe.
Yelipok, good to
No,
see
I'm not
you.
logged in through the channel, so it's just me. It's my icon.
Huh?
That's cool.
That
Anyway, it's a small thing,
Probably
so
need to
carry
update.
on.
Yeah.
we get excited about the little things. Well, what's new on the YouTube streets?
Well, it seems to be a continuing routine of Purple listening to Tony, Tony listening to Purple,
I
and the overlapping conversations. I don't understand why they're doing it at all.
I caught a little bit of that, and I was just like, And then I went over to just catch it in real time, as I think she was getting ready to end, and I heard what Brandy had to say. She's like got some common sense, I hope, because what this purple sounded like at the beginning was ridiculous. I mean, I just don't get it. Um, I hope that she listened to what Brandy had to say and thought about it a little bit and maybe like stop it. I don't know.
Well, I doubt that's going to happen.
So you guys are
I,
gonna have to catch me up. I missed all that. It's end of month for me, so I've been super busy working. I mean, bossing people around, as Jenna likes to say. But so what did Brandy do?
tell her, Tanga.
Oh, I actually didn't get to watch that. I was busy working on a video. I just
Darn
heard
it.
part of it.
How about you, Bugsy? Bugsy, take it away.
I did watch some of it, and she was just, it's always about Tony this and slamming Tony that. And Tony needs help. You need your medicine adjusted. You need this adjusted. It was bad. It was so bad. And I know Brandy wanted to help Tony and offered, well, she tried to make sure her phone number got to her so she can call her, so she can set her up with a program or something for both of them, which I thought was very sweet. Very, very sweet of her to
At
do
least she's
that.
actually doing something to help, right?
She is.
We
She is.
all
Right?
see it spiraling. I can't
Right.
watch anymore, but we see it spiraling.
But the rest of them are not
Um,
doing anything to help.
they're
That's
Yeah,
not. No, and
Brandy.
it's gross.
Brandy recognizes the grief that Tony is in. And that's what she was talking about is like, programs that help with people that have been there and been through the grief of um, that Tony is going through, and matching them up with other people that can kind of help them through it. And I thought it was like really great advice. It was Brandy was very kind and very compassionate, and I thought it was really
Yes.
sweet.
I love how she expressed to her and Jackie, there's all kind of programs here, and it's just not they set you up with the right people and all this. And I thought, I think that's amazing. Go do it.
Yeah, that's better advice than just attacking her for the shit going down. Because right now,
and making fun of her, I feel like it's being
sad. It's
mocking
so sad
her.
what I'm witnessing.
Yes, it's horrible.
Right. Instead of making fun, Brandy offered some solutions that might be helpful. I don't, let's.
Which is a very kind way of dealing with both sides.
Yeah, it sure beats sitting and listening to somebody and calling them a stalker while you're the one that's listening in on their live and, mocking. And then telling her to quit stalking you. I mean, come on. I mean, YouTube, anybody can watch your channel. It's a public channel. If you don't want people to look at your channel, you don't want people to have an opinion about what you're talking about, then do your lives private. But if you're going to have your live public, anybody can watch. Get used to it. It's just the way it is.
And everybody has an opinion, and they're not all going to match up. They're not all going to be alike. And you have to learn how to balance that out. Okay, I agree with that. I don't agree with that. It's okay. It's okay to be like that.
It is okay. Not everybody's going to like you, and that's okay. Sorry, Pearl.
Not Karen, darling.
No, I was done. I was just saying not everybody's going to like you, and that's okay.
I was just going to say there was a perfect Inception moment. I think it was yesterday. Could possibly have been the day before, where Tony was listening to Six Up and Purple was listening to Tony listen to Six Up.
Okay, great.
That's awesome.
Well, I hope both audiences learned something from Six Up then.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
Right. Consider the audience.
Six Up's been absolutely killing it. I think it must be dolphin power ever since she swam with the dolphins. By the way, can we drop the link for JBT, please? It's 2-for-1 vote tonight, or today. So if you'd like to go and vote for him, he sort of keeps going up and down between 2 and 4. He needs to be 4 or higher to go to the next round.
Let's do it, guys. Let's get him up to number 1. We can do it.
Is today double votes?
Vote. Today is double votes. It is. Everybody make your vote.
Better late than never. I have actually uploaded the video. It's there in the...
Perfect. So it'll be there for tomorrow when we go.
Yes.
Or we might run it as the outro today, and
yes, could do.
Well said.
Do you want me to delete the old one while I'm in here?
Yeah, probably a good idea. That way we won't hit it by mistake.
Hit the wrong one.
Yeah.
Can I share this comment from Mama 5?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Do you want me to? Okay.
Of course.
I don't know how to highlight, so I just kind of took a picture. I was like, this is my way of doing it.
You're fine.
She said, did y'all hear what Ziggy said a few minutes ago? She wants to know if y'all going to apologize about Lolita. Also said you are liars because you say you saw her ID. She's delusional.
Okay.
Well,
I'm happy
I
to
could actually show you. If I was so inclined, I could actually show you the photograph of the card that I was given. I did not lie about seeing it. I will apologise to Ziggy when Arizona freezes over and the cattle come skating home. Nothing that has happened in all your digging changes a single thing that you have done, Ziggy. You're over there today doing the whole sort of, oh, I'm sure I've got no responsibility at all for Fred being in the hole.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but even if you're talking to somebody and they're putting information, let's just talk about that for a second, because frankly, it pisses me off. If you're getting information that potentially has to do with this case, why is it not going to TBI? Why are you making it content? We don't need to fucking know these details. Not till the trial. God, it bugs me. Anything for content, anything for a comeback. And all she has is Fred. Yeah.
Give me that cash.
She does not care about Summer Wells. And frankly, I don't think she wants her found or her to get justice, because then what is she going to do? She's not going to get a new case. She's not going to move on. It's just, oh, God. I don't even like watching. And that's sad to say, because I came for this case, right? And I met so many people through this case, and I truly care and want justice for her. But what I'm seeing lately, I can't even stomach to watch it.
No, I can't watch her. That's why I didn't know anything about that.
But it's not even just her. There's a bunch of them running with this stuff, right? And it's just...
Justin's jumped right on that bandwagon.
Yeah,
there's quite a few that have.
Yeah.
He's disappointed me big
I don't know
time.
when it's going to be enough for him. What won't they say about that little girl?
He's just looking for a new female sidekick who doesn't close her mouth when she eats.
Oh, he found one.
Oh my God, that was perfect.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And now I have a mental image. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I have had a really, really good day, and I am not going to let Ziggy piss on it. So she's just going to have to get over herself. But I am not apologizing to her. And I so wish Soup was up here, because I was hoping to wheedle Soup to play her voicemail messages today, because I was listening to them and I was absolutely crying laughing. Seriously, about the fifth time that she said, "And one more thing."
Was awesome.
I woke up to some hot ass soup this morning. I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna have to take half a day off to catch up right now.
It was so weird. I was only aware, I'd left the page open because I knew that I wasn't going to be away long. I came back and it could only have been about an hour. And the page says there's 181 new messages. Sorry, 118 new messages.
From one room.
And I thought it was going to be the general room. And then I looked as if it was the jerks only room. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what has happened? And then I listened to all the messages. I was just laughing so much.
Soup was spicy today, man.
Oh, she was
on fire.
She had something that set her off, and she was spicy. But oh my God, it was hilarious.
It was great, actually. It was so funny.
I know she was really mad, but I couldn't help but laugh.
I know.
When Soup is really mad, it's funny.
Soup is really good.
It is funny.
She's the best.
But yeah, I'm not Ziggy. Dream on. No, I don't owe you an apology. I don't owe you an apology. I don't owe you anything, Ziggy.
I don't know.
Not a damn thing. Anybody that comes and asks me for an apology that isn't owed one, get the out of here. You're not owed. You're not owed an apology because Lolita did what she did. I didn't do that. I don't owe you an apology. You didn't,
what? Well, regardless of Lolita's past, it was absolutely right to bring it to all of us because it was about protecting Cindy.
Yes.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day. She was right about this. Heather, I'm so pleased that you've had good news. I know you've been waiting for ages to see a specialist, so that's fantastic. I really hope that you're feeling better generally.
That is great. Well, I mean, here's my thoughts on Ziggy. Ziggy, I will never apologize to you because I don't have shit to apologize for. I will never, ever support you. I will never, ever financially support you again. It is not going to happen. But you know who deserves an apology? Cindy. Cindy deserves you to apologize to her for the fucking crock bullshit you said about her. So many things.
While we're talking about bullshit, while we're talking about bullshit, also remember, we know that you know Six Up's address, and you just can't be bothered to serve it because you know it's an absolute farce.
I dare her to serve it now. Let's go back to court. Let's see.
There's about
Let's
as
see.
much chance of me apologising to you as there is you actually getting off your backside and mowing your own lawn. I heard you complaining earlier. I popped in just to see what was going on. And in the moment that I was there, you were doing the whole, I'm so transparent, guys. And then you were wondering about
Oh,
somebody
God.
coming to mow your lawn. I'm sure Six Up would do it for you.
Well, here's the
you
thing. If you're
paid her.
begging your subs for money, if I can't afford rent and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, I mean, those are things you go without, right? Those are luxuries, somebody mowing your lawn. No, you get out there and you do it your fucking self because you don't have the extra cash to spend for somebody to come mow your lawn.
Right.
I don't care if you got to
Those
get
are
out there with some
luxuries.
scissors. Go.
Unless you're
Should've bought a goat instead of
disabled.
an extra dog.
Yeah, unless you're disabled and you're completely unable to mow your lawn, which you are not.
Nope, she's not.
And you have a daughter who could perfectly mow that lawn too, because my son mows mine. He likes to get allowance.
Do you guys know that Lip Locked mows her own lawn?
Right?
Of course
Good
she
for
does.
her.
She does.
I actually enjoy mowing the lawn. I enjoy being outside and getting some sun and doing yard work and that kind of. I hate picking weeds. I'm not going to lie about that, but I still do it.
Anyway, I want to know if Six Up enjoyed her takeout that we gifted her yesterday.
All the
I
pizza.
hope it was
Her
good.
pizza?
Hope it was tasty.
Yeah, I wish somebody would troll me with some pizza or tacos. So go ahead.
I told you. I said in Six Up's chat. I said if you're going to troll me, perfume and gay pirates perfectly acceptable. Pretty much any perfume because I'm always game for trying something new.
I still, Six Up, I love that thing you do, a purple. I watched I forgot to watch at the time, and I went back and I was just busting up laughing watching that.
Nosferatu coming out of the basement.
Yes, it was like so scary. I was like, but in the same sense, I was just busting up. I wanted to hear like the scratching on the stairs though or something, but it was good. It was so good.
Yeah, she had a very good members only video out today, which I'm sure people will get to see at some stage. I really like the fact that Six Up, her members only content is really good. It's nice to see somebody who is actually providing membership bonus, because there are quite a few people who have got memberships and you get butkus for it. I mean, Ziggy comes to mind. Purple's another one. Although, to be fair to Purple, she's never claimed that she was going to do anything for your money. So
Take it.
there is
That's all
at
she
least
claimed.
that.
Well, she has kept that promise.
She has. It's funny. I was going through, like, at one point, actually, when I had left Ziggy's, I had like 19 memberships to 19 channels. And I was
Yikes.
actually looking yesterday, and I'm down to 7. It's pretty good.
That is good. I mean, if you don't watch them, why are you supporting them? If they
Well,
don't put out
before-
content that you enjoy watching, you shouldn't be financially supporting them.
It's true. But sometimes, they get those stupid slow mode. Oh God, I hate waiting to comment. So I just become a member so I can comment. And then I would forget, right? And so I went through them all. And then even yesterday I went in and canceled 2 more. So yeah, I'm down to 7. That's pretty good.
Good for you. Well
Hi,
done.
Yeah, it is good for you.
And in case you didn't hear me earlier, hey, Kim. Soup's not here yet. I could do it.
I
Why
was
the
going to say,
heck is
where is
Kim in
she?
our
Was she running
chat?
late?
What'd you say, Tits?
Is Soup running late?
Yeah.
I've missed everything going on today, so just gonna let you
I
guys
was
catch me up.
very touched by Lip Locked video the other day. Both
I
from
was too.
how she
Me
was
too.
talking about her own concerns about, sort of missteps that she feels that she's made, and just her kindness towards us all. It's much appreciated, Lip Locked. It's I feel at peace with how things are now, but it was quite a difficult week just from the sheer shock of it all. I hate the fact that you can't win even when you try to do the right thing by bringing the subject up to someone and trying to talk with them, trying to find a way forward. Even then, people don't want to believe that. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. There is no winning. So you can't please everyone, so you might as well please yourself, is ultimately what it comes down to.
Hey, TJ.
Hey, TJ. TJ's moving. So it's been packing up boxes and ordering men about.
Yeah, she's moving her work office.
Pearl's dream day.
Yes.
It really is.
See, that's the kind of boss you were accused of being, Tits. One that just tells people what to do. That's TJ.
I know. I said I work 60 hours a week. And they said, no, you don't. You own a company. You just boss your employees around. I was like, have you never
People
owned a
who
small
have
business?
no concept of small businesses and how much the small business owner actually has to work. You're not talking about a franchise owner or, sort of a CEO of a massive multinational, the sort of people who have a chat on the golf course and call that a day's work. You've actually got to be in there and do the stuff yourself, because when you start off, it's a tough road. This is why so many new businesses fold in the first year, because the pressure on people is intense. Just because you've only ever worked for someone, and I've never owned a company, but I did marry into a family that owns businesses. They work very hard to set the stuff up. I mean, yeah, there comes a level where it evens out and the sort of the time money ratio hits the sweet spot. But that doesn't come quickly and it doesn't come easily. Not for most people anyway.
No, it doesn't. And, people think, oh, own a business, it'll be fun. It's a lot of work, right? Because you don't own a business, you work for somebody else, you go to work, work's done, you go home, right? It's not the same. So to say I just boss people around, man, I wish, but no.
Can I say something real quick about the merch shop while I got this link?
Yep.
It reminds
And
me.
my lawn people are here real quick, so I'm going to mute up.
The merch shop has 15% off all of your purchases today through July 2nd. So I just wanted to let you guys know about the special going on there. And I just snuck a new item into the shop right before we went live. New design.
Ooh, do you have a picture?
Probably. I have to load it. You guys talk, I'll load it.
You have to go over there and look to find out what the new thing is. Yeah, I mean, I know since the time we've been doing this, the end of the month is madness for Tits. She just works and works and works for, especially those last 2 or 3 days. It's just a push towards hitting the deadline, and we know that that's how it's going to be. We're lucky to have her here tonight. I bet tomorrow she's going to be run off her feet.
Yeah, I'm sure she will be tomorrow. She said that she probably won't be able to make it tomorrow. I believe she said she wouldn't be able to make it. Either that or she'd be in and out for the afternoon live that we're going to do.
Okay, let's see if it shows up okay on this. Well, it's hard to see what it is with our background because it's transparent, but
That's not a good sign. I like it. Oh dear.
So yeah, that's the new design that went in today.
Check it all out again.
I gather that Tiffany Marie has been doing her own little bit of digging into people's backgrounds, at least on her community page. I can't say I've had the pleasure of listening to any of her shows recently, but I gather she's digging up stuff on Fizzle. So,
Really?
when are you going to leave it alone? Yeah, apparently so.
The nerve. She's got some nerve, doesn't she?
It's almost like she isn't a woman who threw stuff at somebody serving in Dunkin' Donuts and then got into an altercation with the police where she managed to blow out her back.
Oh.
No, apparently TM has been a mess. I tried to highlight the thing and I missed it.
Yeah, I don't really agree with digging up people's background. You want to put out something you have evidence of them. Can you guys hear me, by the way? My internet keeps...
Yes, we hear you.
We hear you. We hear
You
you.
want to put out evidence you have of how she had something to do in a case or something that's out on the YouTube streets. Whatever. I don't care. Do it. But, I mean, she lost credibility for me when I watched the Yennefer one. I don't know. She's accusing people just because they live in the area and they knew somebody who donated to Summer's Day that they potentially had something to do with Summer missing. I'm sorry, what?
Right.
I do feel that there's a certain element in all this of her being really disappointed that Summer's Day was a success and that it went off well and there wasn't any sort of, at least not that I'm aware of, any infighting or any blowback from it. And I think she was really hoping that it was going to be a shit show and was disappointed.
Yeah, so now she's coming. I mean, I even saw after chasing and stuff. Like, it's just ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. The stuff that is being put out about people just because of what? Where's the information coming from? And where's the proof? I've seen no proof.
TM was coming for her too. She's coming for chasing.
Yeah, I watched Chasing's live yesterday, actually, and I really do like spicy chasing as well.
Yeah, I
I do
heard
too.
she got a little spicy yesterday.
She did. and
She gets a
doesn't
lot more
clap back
Boston in her
much.
voice when she gets mad.
She does, and that's why I was like, oh God, I love it when she says, motherfucker.
I heard her shout you out.
I know. I had to clip it. I did clip it.
Hey, J. Marie, honey.
Hey, J. Marie, I hope you had a good birthday. Speaking
It's just
of
all
which,
the people being thrown out. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, is we joining us tomorrow?
I hope so.
I
don't
left
think we
her a
know for
message. Yeah, she hasn't gotten back to me yet, but I did leave her a message about it.
She might be busy for us, you know.
Right.
We is
Colleen.
very much the social butterfly. So, hey, Jenny Jen. I heard you on Matthews today. Congratulations on being able to get on some panel. Seems like it's a StreamYard issue for you.
Yeah, I think she was okay getting on OBS, wasn't she? And
Yeah.
can't get on StreamYard. I think you need to clear your cache in some way, but it's really difficult because it's going to be hard to explain to you while you're actually on the phone.
Yeah.
And I wanted to tell Lip Block, Chasings was on her Unplugged channel, I believe. Is where she did it at yesterday. It was good.
But thank
liked
you.
it.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Tits.
No, I just said I liked it. I muted.
I was saying, Jenny Jen, it was good to hear you up there, but also thank you for the kind things that you said about us. I do appreciate it. It was very sweet of you.
I didn't actually catch any of that, so I might have to go back and listen if Matthew hasn't nixed the live stream, which he tends to do. So I might try and catch that.
She says she loves us,
Oh, that's lovely.
and she loves Six Up too. And she really, really thinks that Six Up is smart and funny. Um, so
She
she
is.
said some nice things. I think I hope that Jenny Jen has seen Six Up review the Lilac Evenings, because I think that Jenny Jen would really enjoy that. She enjoyed that skit so much. I think she would enjoy watching Six Up review it. That was a lot of good fun.
Hey, Morris.
Hey, Morris, check in.
So who else has been, having some nerve?
Everybody. Feels like everybody's lost their fucking marbles. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm trying not to cuss, but
We're past the 7 seconds, so it's fine.
I was really hoping we could get Soup up here, but something's happened and she's dealing with stuff, so I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't know if she's going to talk about it actually, but I hope she does.
I can't see her not talking about it.
Do I dare bring up that? I don't know what that short was about. If someone can explain that to me.
The one by
That-
Soup?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That
Good.
one was pretty obvious.
No, Soups
Which-
always makes sense. This was from Moonface.
Oh, no. I didn't watch it. I don't know.
Not a
Couldn't tell
moon
ya.
face short.
It was so stupid.
Oh, the one with the roaches.
The roaches, yeah.
Ugh.
The
Ugh.
one when I was saying all kinds of different F words, that one where they just picked one and went with it because you happen to say ew. They need to get a life.
yeah.
Eliza, can I ask how exactly you've irritated Karen to this point of she's
I don't
freaking out
know.
everywhere she goes?
That
Okay,
lady, I'm sorry. There's something wrong with her.
Apology.
There is something wrong with that woman. Now the latest is that the video clip I put out of them with their shady behavior. I put it out on my channel. It's a very short clip. And it was taken back in, I want to say, March, maybe April. I don't really remember off the top of my head, but a few months ago, right? And I clipped it and I saved it. And then I put it out. And it's talking about stuff. Oh, just put it in Discord. It's behind the scenes. Anyway, so Karen, I guess, is upset that I have put this out. But she makes it into that conversation was somehow about me. I had no idea. But that conversation was about me because Corndog was mad at me and he was leaving YouTube because I put out some article about him. No, I didn't. I didn't put out an article. Please produce. I've seen an article. I wasn't the one that put it out, but here once again, Karen, Corndog, whoever is blaming me. They're full of it. I'm sick of it. I'm going to call her out every time. She doesn't want me to talk about her. She needs to quit making stuff up. If she's going to say I did something, she better be damn sure I'm the one that did it, or I'm going to call it out. Karen, you're a liar. You're a liar. I've caught you in lie after lie after lie. When asked to produce a receipt, you never do. Oh, I'm talking to Corndog in Discord. Oh, I'm talking to him. He said it. Prove it. I didn't put an article out. I didn't dox Corndog. I had no idea who he was until I saw that slapping and popping video that somebody else found and put out. So I don't even know what article. I couldn't find it to even see. So if anybody knows where that's at, it can help me out.
Corndog's back?
Corndog's, yeah. Corndog's back.
I've seen
But
him pop up a couple times. Yeah.
apparently, Corn Dog's back and talking shit because he's wrong. I want a receipt. Sorry, I'm gonna mute. The trash man is doing our cul-de-sac now.
Well, I just feel that if you're going to be the sort of person who goes onto somebody's channel as a comedic turn as a priest, and if you start insinuating you're making jokes about somebody being a car bomber when that is a serious issue in Northern Ireland, you might want to consider the fact that you're just getting back a small taste of what you do yourself.
There's always that aspect.
And I didn't do it. I'm getting blamed for stuff I didn't do.
Oh no, I was talking about Corn Dog.
Yeah, I'm just sick of. I'm really at it with Karen.
Well,
Hey,
it was like,
Heidi. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
in fact, Heidi also did the same thing. This whole sort of, when they were crying over there and they were saying she's somebody's mother and somebody's daughter and she mustn't be trashed. Bullshit. Clip it. Show me.
They have comprehension problems. They don't understand like the spoken English word. I don't know how to describe it any better. They will hear something and determine it to mean something completely different than what was actually said. And I'm tired of having to explain our show to the lowest common denominator. Lowest common denominator, if you don't understand it, then, don't watch. We're not begging you to come over and watch if you can't understand what it is we're saying. I mean, you're free to go where you want. If you're going to watch, then,
I have a hard time
maybe.
dumbing myself down to some lives.
Right.
I feel like I lose IQ. I can watch about 3 to 5 minutes and then I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I mean, you're like, how do you get that from that? How? Where did you make that leap?
How do you get something from a show that you say that you don't watch? So
that
what are you
too.
repeating? It doesn't
Exactly.
make sense.
It does
They
not.
sure saw a lot, and I only looked at it for like 10 minutes. You sure it was just 10 minutes?
I mean, here's the thing. If I watch something, I say I watch it. I might not watch every live. I might say I don't typically watch this person. Does that mean I don't watch? No. Occasionally I click in. I hear the stupid shit and I have to leave.
I watch a bunch of crap, and I watch a lot of crap I don't enjoy watching, but it's only so that I know what's going on because I'm probably going to talk about it. If I go in and watch and I start watching and you're doing like all kind of like, oh, then I'm probably going to stick around and watch it because I may have something to say about it. That's just how I am.
Right. I agree. I mean, shit. I watch Ziggy occasionally just so I can talk about her. It's never good, but
Thank God we have you to do that because
I didn't watch today's. I'm sorry, I was watching Netflix and working, but yeah, I had to take a break from YouTube today. Sometimes it just gets to be too much. All the fuck shit and everything that goes on, sometimes it's just too much and you just need that day off to regroup.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, screenshot, ninja, whatever you are.
I saw like yesterday started off like kind of pretty good, and then by the end of it, I was like, "What the heck?" I was worried that all the progress I saw somebody make was probably lost, but we'll see. Time will tell. I hope not.
I hope not.
I was sounding
I
like
had no
Scooby Doo
idea
for
who
a
you were talking
second.
about. I didn't think so. I just saw that comment. No, I thought you sounded fine, but
Oh, okay. I don't want to sound like Scooby-Doo. Rut
I
row.
mean, there's
Wait,
worse.
that's Astro.
There's worse.
Yeah.
He could be like a chickmunk or something. Calvin. Overture 6.
Certified. Absolutely not. I have said repeatedly, ninjas do not wear glitter. A ninja is somebody that is rather stealthy. Nobody is stealthy in glitter. It falls off and leaves a trail. You might as well be Hansel and Gretel. I'm not a glitter ninja.
I agree.
Six upset I wear black. You and Johnny Cash, baby.
Right? That's all you have to do is just wear black. All black. That's how you ninja it.
So what else is going on?
I don't really know. I haven't watched a lot of YouTube today, I must admit. I caught Matt's for a bit. He seemed to be, in better spirits than I last saw him, so that was good.
Oh,
That
good.
was good. I did hear a comment because I did click into Jenna's for about 2.2 seconds and I heard something like, what are you ladies going to do now that he's back with his wife?
What?
The same thing?
Right? Nobody was over here trying to date him, so we're just going to continue on being cool.
I
Oh,
mean, if he's
have they
happy, the kids
reconciled?
are happy. I don't even know. She said it. I don't even know if that's true or not, but you know what? I'm going to do the same thing because I wasn't trying to get with him. I don't know.
Right?
I don't think my husband would be happy with that.
Why do people think that if you're the opposite sex, that you can't just have a friendship and not be... That's weird.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
didn't
like it.
understand it. Like, I'm going to be the same
Yeah.
way towards him, whether he's with his ex or not. I say that if they're happy, if they can resolve it, they have kids together. Why not?
Right?
If that's in the best interest of everybody and the children, then go
Oh,
for
yeah.
it.
And I'm quite a bit older than Matthew. That would annoy the shit out of me to have to be like, no, he's so young still. He'll
Yeah.
get
He's like
there,
one
but
of my
he's still
kids'
young.
age.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, no.
No.
That's right. I love also. We weren't the ones using our flirty voices when we were talking to him. We also weren't the ones falling in love with the cartoon ladies.
Oh, but something that did happen on Matthew's live today.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew got adopted.
By
Okay.
who?
That's a scary
By Jen-
prospect around here.
By Jenny Jen. She adopted him.
Oh,
Ah,
good. Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that
That's
lovely?
awesome.
Yeah.
That is.
So
Be tidy trying to take you home, Matt.
So his
Wait,
stepbrother is
she's
Lenny.
a lot
I mean,
safer.
his stepsister is Jenny.
Yeah. So it's cool. Very exciting.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I just heard that for 2 seconds and then I clicked back out because I was like, oh, geez, I've heard enough now. Like we've had conversations with him in a Discord chat that we have. Nothing has ever been that. No,
that's
I'll
weird.
still treat him the exact same way I've been treating him.
Yeah.
yes, and it's actually a chat with all of us. There are no individual chats. It's just a group of us talking when we were trying to get him into doing the voiceover for the remix Ziggy trailer, which went very well. I have no idea what Chuck is asking about here. If anybody can give me a clue, I would appreciate.
I think he asked if we were going to continue on with the True Crime Circle. No, that belonged to Lolita as well, Chuck.
Not right now, I don't think. We need to just like get this figured out and what we're doing here, and once we get our feet under us here and on an even keel, then we could think about other things at that time. But
Well,
I think with just short of a year of doing circle jerk, I found that I really didn't have time for a second channel if we were going to,
yeah,
really put the time into this one that it deserves.
Well, and true crime is evolving so much, right? And then I think what kind of I wanted to do it, but I also work a lot, and then doing the channel itself, and then a true crime, it is a lot of time. It's a lot of time, and I don't want to be one of those true crime channels like, say, Ziggy. I would rather be more like, Brooks the Crime Line and Lies, or, the Grizzly True Crime, right? Where you're not mixing fuck shit and just literally putting out cases and facts and stuff like that. So that's a
Right.
lot
And
of
that was
work.
always important to all of us when we talked about doing that other channel, was that we didn't want, we wanted to do the cases justice. We didn't want to involve any of this kind of
right.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah. We wanted it to be respectful of what we were talking about. Thank
But
you.
that
I
is a
love
lot of
Ultra.
work. And I give props to those who can do. I mean, even look at
Yeah,
like
it is a
Annie
lot.
Elise or, Christina Randall. I mean, just that's a lot of work, even just to come up with a video. And then when
Yeah,
you throw in jobs and kids in real life and another channel, it's too much.
that one video that we recorded for that channel, um, that one took so long to do, and it's not a very long video, but it took 3 of us working on it. It took quite a while to just get that put together. I think it came out well, but it was a lot of work. It's not like just coming up here and going live and talking about whatever. We just are chit chatting around. The true crime stuff, you want to be very accurate, and you don't want to get into business that we shouldn't be talking about either.
Yeah, the monkey video did take a lot of time because I actually wanted to break down the sort of street maps of the area so that you could see that on that street there's only sort of one way in, one way out, and then showing the actual pathway from the house to the splash pad and all these sort of things that are literally 15 seconds in a video, but take an awful lot of putting together, getting all
Yes,
that detail to do it. Yeah, it's substantially easier to sit up there and say, "So, guys, what's new in the case? Can you tell me?"
Fill me
right,
in.
As some people do.
right. So yeah, it took a long time, but I was very proud of that video when we got it done.
I thought
It's
I thought they
it's a good
were
one.
excellent. I think the whole thing together just worked really, really well.
Yeah,
No, it did. It was beautiful, honestly. I thought it was great. It's just that, and maybe I'm just disheartened by what I've saw lately, and even not just lately, just literally for the last 2 years,
Yeah,
regarding Summer Wells' case. Like, I never want to be a channel that just covers one case and beats it and beats it and beats it to death, right? I don't want to dox people. I don't want to put innocent people in the mix. Um, I even
interview
saw the other day
suspects.
on Ziggy looking up, oh, this person that Fred said, oh, let's see who his daughter's acquaintances are. What? No,
Yeah, that's going
it's
too
gross
far.
to me. It is. It is going way too far. So for me, I was kind of put back on the whole idea, right? Because I don't want to be intermingled in that.
Exactly, Lenny.
And let me just tell you my thoughts on the Fred while we're on the subject.
Go ahead.
Give me your
I,
thoughts.
I, I have two thoughts. One, either he's looking more and more sus to me, way to bring your daughter there, good call. Or two, he doesn't fucking know shit. He's spewing bullshit, but he's getting money on his books. Again, good job. Because if he got on the phone with her and he didn't say anything, are they going to continue to put money on the books? Probably not.
Or Moneybag Ziggy might.
It's very convenient that, was it 2 or 3 people now who have been implicated by different people have actually passed on. Very convenient. You know, you can't libel the dead.
Isn't it?
Right. Right. So go ahead and say it's some guy who passed away, but you've known this information since before he passed away, and now it's coming out in a jailhouse called a Ziggy? Are you fucking kidding me? No, I don't support it. I don't support any of it. And I will not send Fred money, that's for sure. Or Laura or anyone else. I do think it's quite curious that they are arresting so many people around there now. That's cool. Maybe they're shaking some trees. Maybe there is something to be found out. I don't know. But for me, I would rather hear about it in the trial, read about it in the discovery, and Summer get proper justice than for YouTubers to fuck it up. And I feel at this point that's almost what it's coming to.
Yeah, I mean, you think of the Gannon case, it was exemplary. We all had so many assumptions about the way things were. And then when all the detail came out in the trial, you suddenly start thinking, they knew so much more. You know, and the fact that her husband was deeply involved in the recordings. They really did well. If only, I mean, there's no way that, yeah, Summer's case has just been messed up. I have no faith in the people running that case.
Well, I have to have some faith because they just cut off his communication. So either A, he was saying bullshit and they don't want to misinform people, or B, I don't know what the answer is there, but I mean, they did cut it off. So way to go, Ziggy. I feel like as creators, you have to do better. You have to do better. And I feel like if you truly cared about the people who truly need justice, you would do better.
Right.
But they don't. It's a moneymaker. And that's sad. Summer has made so many people so much money.
Some of the stuff that's been happening could really impact if this case ever does make it to trial. It could have some ramifications, and not in a good way as far as getting justice for Summer. So people just need to think. You know, it's not about a click and a view. This is about a little girl.
And it's not about who has the information first. It's not about who can put this out first. I was seeing 1,000 people in chat, and it's like, what the fuck? It's, gosh, I don't know. It's made me sick.
To watch inmate in jail, you know, speak, that's, something's wrong. Something's really wrong.
Well, and the problem too is that, you know, if you want your 5 minutes of fame, then get justice and then go out and speak. I'm sure people will pay you for your interviews, whatever you want after the fact. But you have to protect this case. And that's the problem. Nobody has protected this case and kept things, you know, even LE. I mean, if you even have people in the area who know, they're going straight to YouTube with it. No, you have to keep it close to the vest. And you have to protect it. And then after she has her justice, talk away. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care.
Right.
Anyway, I'm a bit passionate about that.
To answer Jenny Jen's question, I don't know. Did someone want affairs online with Matt?
Not that I know, I'm aware of.
I didn't know of anybody that was trying to get with him, but I don't know. Maybe
I thought maybe Pearl was, but I'm not going to spread that
For-
rumor.
He's not a gay pirate. It's not happening. Or the weekend,
No.
for that matter.
I feel like I have to give him $5 and ask him to clean my windows. He's a little bit young for me.
right?
Matt, throw on a weekend
Exactly.
filter and sweet talker.
I find him delightfully funny, and I love his music picks, especially as he'll play a lot of the weekend for me. And it's just as simple as that. I don't know why people have to make this complicated. You can just get along with somebody who happens to be a member of the opposite sex. I adore Six Up Son. There is no nefarious aspect to that whatsoever. I just think he's fabulous. I love to hear him speak. And
And
I wish
JBT's claimed
nothing
you're
but
already
the
for
best for him
also.
and his partner.
Oh, I love Haven.
I love Haven. She's an absolute sweetheart.
She's so much fun.
Yeah, I don't know. Perhaps it's that whole once you've been away from home, when you go away to college or whatever, and you meet, your group tends to be mixed. At least that's my experience. And so I have friends who are male that I've known for decades, and then I got to know their wives, and I've seen their children be born, and it's nothing more than friendship. Do you believe that it's not possible to have friends who are men? I don't know. Just seems odd to me. I mean, what about your brother-in-law? Do you not get on with your brother-in-laws or?
Right?
I agree with you. To me, I mean, I have a whole real life. I have a husband. I have all these things, right? I don't know. I've never thought about coming to YouTube to hook up, even in an emotional aspect, right? It just doesn't
Right.
happen.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't go looking for my Prince Charming on YouTube.
Look, I was off the market in 1988, so the whole app online things does not make any sense to me. I have no interest. I don't even know it works. Don't want to know. Not interested. Yes, I do like to look at attractive men on the television in the same way as I like to watch cooking shows. I have no intention of cooking the meal that Gordon Ramsay is showing me. I just like to watch him cook the meal.
Yeah, I've always
Yeah,
said
that's
that.
I would
funny.
quite happily eat my salad at home while watching him cook whatever the heck it is he's cooking. It's a bit like that. But instead of food, it's gay pirates.
She does love those gay pirates, man.
So you want a gay pirate to toss your salad? Is that what I'm getting?
Oh my god.
I would quite happily watch one gay pirate just the other gay pirate.
I love
Oh,
this
dear.
girl.
Oh, this just took a turn.
Who did that?
When I show up, it always does.
It was all Tanga's fault. It's always Tanga's fault.
Always Tanga's fault.
I'm going to mute a second.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was so funny. They make me laugh.
So there
Tanga
you
and her
go.
one-liners.
That just came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. I was not prepared.
Hey,
Oh,
Haven, we were
God.
just talking about you before the salad stuff.
Oh man.
Marlena.
Salty
Salty,
says,
she's
"What did
just
I
coming
watch?"
in. Sorry. Salty
Welcome.
C. Sorry. I'm so sorry for my friends. I'm so sorry.
What's your safe word?
At least they make us laugh.
You didn't say anything wrong, Jenny Jen. Not at all.
Hey, Colleen, you haven't said anything wrong. We were talking about a conversation on the channel where somebody was speculating that we're only all interested in talking to Matthew because we'd all quite like to get on with him in a more than friends way. And we're just calling out the bullshit. That's all. You've done nothing, darling. the whole sort of you adopting him thing is very, very sweet and completely unconnected to this conversation. So don't worry, it's not a problem.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
not at all.
Well, I don't think just because you talk to somebody or you go on their panel, that means anything more than that, right?
No, I
Oh.
think
Not
we
to anybody
really
normal.
right. I think we saw Matt when we happened upon Matt's channel, and he was trying to build a channel, and we saw that, hey, you know, he has some potential. Let's help him get some subscribers. And that's, I think, how our friendship started, and it's been nothing more than that since. It's just, that's it.
Jackie Jude said at least Matt doesn't wear a leather mask, right? Because if he showed up like that, I may have had more questions.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been, yeah, you know, if I don't like you, I don't drop your link. That's just how it is.
No,
think that could
I like
be-
Matthew, but I feel like what he does in his personal life is his personal life, and I respect that.
Oh, wait, what?
I don't know why Jenna's
think
so
he
invested
wears-
in what's going on with his marriage, because we're not. I mean, that's up to him.
Yeah, I was trying to get that through to him last night, and I ended up leaving him because I was frustrated. I just was really hoping that he would take his personal life offline because, you know, I worry. I've seen what
It's
people do
personal and
to
you
who
protect
like to
it.
stir.
families.
Sorry, Pearl.
I was just going to say, too many people like to stir. That's why he needs to be careful about putting his private life on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. I mean, I think if it's going to work out and whatever he wants to work out or whatever is right for his family, it's probably shouldn't be done on YouTube because there's too many people that once they know what you want or what you're working for will seek to destroy it. And that's all. I just was worried about it. I hope it all went well. He seemed to be doing well today, so you know, I'm hoping that things are good, but I don't need to know. I don't need to know the details.
JBT, talking of Be Gay Do Crime, the person who plays the non-binary character Jim in Our Flag Means Death has got a set of T-shirts out that say "Assigned Knives at Birth," which I thought was great. They're to raise money for some community thing.
I'll be right back, guys.
I agree,
Of course,
Jenny.
now-
I do think Matthew's a great dad, and I think it's good to put that out there because, God, I've seen some shit ones in my life. So
It is nice to see somebody who's that involved with his children.
right,
Yeah. Yep, it sure is. There's a lot of good dads out there.
no, there are great dads. I mean,
You
it
know.
just seems like in this sector, we've seen some shitty ones too, and so it's
Yeah.
good to see somebody who truly adores their kids,
I
puts their
agree.
kids first. And you can tell even by the way the kids talk, they have a great relationship. So I have
Yeah.
nothing negative to say.
7 kids, can you imagine? I had 3, and whew, that was a lot of work. I can't even
I have
imagine.
3 and couldn't even have them in the same decade because I was like, ew. Can you imagine like multiple toddlers at one time? No.
I
Kids are,
had
like, years
I
apart.
can.
I can.
When I came home from the hospital with my youngest, just within a few weeks, I had 3 children under 5. And now I look back and think, you psycho, what were you thinking?
Yeah, that's crazy. Mine was more like daycare's freaking expensive. I mean, when you're paying like $1,200 a month, I can't afford 2 kids to go to daycare at the same time. So now we had to get one out before another could come.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Kim. He's an awesome dad. He takes the kids and goes and does stuff with them, and he's fun. He talks a little smack about the kids, but he's lying. He loves them kids.
Yeah.
You can tell.
You can tell.
When
You
he.
can hear him in the background, and yeah.
Well, and you could tell when he talks about them. You know, if you saw the live where he had taken a picture of his kids at the park and he was showing everybody his kids and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Those kids are, every single one of them, very special to him. And
Yeah, he's proud of him.
yeah.
Outside of that, that's about it. I mean, I think that's great. I watch his channel occasionally. I mean, I don't watch every live. Sometimes I catch replays and stuff, but outside of that, it is what it is, you know?
Nikita. She said, in my opinion, Matt don't impress me. I love her.
Okay.
I
Fair
heard
enough.
that in Shania Twain's voice.
Right? I did too. I think that's why it made me giggle.
That's funny.
And that's
Hey,
fair,
Carrie Bishop.
you know?
That's all right, because there's places that Nikita likes to go that I don't necessarily like either. It's fair is fair, right? You like what you like.
I remember a
Although
time when I felt sorry, Karen, darling.
I was just going to say, but I do. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Sorry, Nikita. Why do I mix Nikita and Magpie up?
I'm not sure actually on that one.
I do
don't
it
know
all
the
the
answer.
time. I do it all the time in my mind, but actually, I'm thinking about Magpie and some of the comments that I was cracking up over last night.
I
I
was
didn't
so
see-
embarrassed this week. We were in a certain chat together, all of us, and Magpie was in there with a troll, and I had no idea. And I was fangirling about Magpie and how awesome she is. And then later on, I realized that was her, and I felt like an idiot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was right in front of her. I'm like, oh my God, she's the best. Like a jackass.
Yeah, anyway, so I retract what I said about there are places that Nikita goes that I don't necessarily care for, because actually I can't think of any that I've seen her in that I didn't like. So I was thinking of some of the places Magpie goes, but there we go. My fault.
Sadly, I don't even know where Magpie goes, but I do know of one chat that is questionable.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Okay. She tries so hard to get him to like her.
I
And
know.
sometimes they do. They flip flop on her a lot.
Yeah.
That's one chat. I don't care if they flip flop on me. Yeah. No.
Yeah. But you know what? I do enjoy watching her comments, just because it makes Karen blow smoke out her ears half the time.
Yes.
She's so bright.
Oh,
They
wait.
just can't keep up.
There's Magpie. Let's see what Magpie has to say. Nikita used to hang with me in perps, but she got blocked. It jumped. I'm working on getting her back. I adore Nikita. Well, Nikita, there you go.
Well,
May-
let's talk about
may-
that for a second. Because I heard Perp do a live and it's like, come in, say what you want to say. Bitch, you blocked every fucking account I have. How do I say what I
tried.
want to say even if I wanted to? You blocked them all. So it's
Mhm.
easy to sit there and talk your shit and, ooh, they're too scared to. No, I'm
It-
blocked. And Google won't let me get another troll account. Says I have
And
I
she
saw
keeps-
Purple Sex Socks just ask for prayers for Heidi, and they blocked that one too.
What? For asking
Yeah.
for prayers? Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Prayer hands. Heidi got test results. You know they're bad.
Didn't she block Jesus or something the other night?
I heard she blocked Jesus Christ. Yes.
I think Jesus got blocked. I'm not sure.
That's
That was
what I
crazy.
mean, though. Like, you do a live, and you're like, come in, let's talk. Give me your best shot. I can't give
And
you
then you
any
blocked
shots 'cause you
Jesus?
blocked everybody. Yeah. It just makes me laugh. Like, no, the reason nobody's coming in is because you blocked all our fucking accounts.
Well,
Otherwise,
I
I'd
will
troll the
say-
shit out of you.
I will say something. Go get all your troll accounts and unsub. She keeps bragging about her numbers going up. Yeah, because people have to make more troll accounts to try to say anything.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
I'll unsub them all.
And then she puts it on subscriber only, and Stop blocking people.
I don't even
Jenny,
care.
Well,
Like
I
a
mean, you
comment.
can. She totally can. I mean, it's her channel. She could totally block people if she wants to. But don't then say, "Hey, come in. Bet you won't. Bet you're chicken."
Come under your
Block.
real
Block them with
name. Who comes under their real name on YouTube? Do you think
Karen.
that purple is your real name? No. So who goes under their real name? Nobody.
Karen.
Well, yeah, but that's dumb if you do.
Right. But Karen's the only one that I know of. That like just comes right to mind. Karen.
I say protect your information. Never go under your real name ever, especially in these accounts, like in this, area and her chat, because they'll be grasping at Google and the fuck out of it, doxing you next week, all for content.
Yeah.
I must admit, I was astonished to discover that Jesus Christ's nickname is Mike.
Mike.
I heard Heidi kept mentioning Mike, and I'd never heard Jesus called that either. So.
I would have thought like Jesus or something.
I was gonna say Jesus, but
Mike.
what do I know?
I learn something new every day. Mike.
Well, he came in as Mike originally.
And
then Mike was blocked, so he came in as Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ was blocked. So there you go.
Wow.
I'm just wondering if he's Mike Jr. and therefore God's name actually is Mike.
Oh.
We said that at the same time.
I think
Girls
Heidi blocked him to make sure that he wasn't coming in to brag about how old his crucifix was.
No, I just thought of a neutral name. I'm gonna have to get a different cell phone because Google. I tried to set up more accounts, and Google's like, "You have too many accounts associated with this phone number." Well, for fuck's sake.
That happened
Okay,
to somebody
Tits,
else that we know and love this week.
Make sure that it's worth it, because you know how it goes. One and done.
Oh, I know.
One
You
and
get
you're done.
blocked. Yeah.
Just one. Oh. I was watching them for a while last night. It took so long to get funny.
I have to mute for a second. I'll be right back.
It didn't get funny until Queen Nessie got up there.
Yeah, that was something else.
She got some stuff started.
Ink made a nice appearance. Sweet,
And
calm, palatable Ink.
I fell asleep, and when I woke up, YouTube was still running. And I don't know whether I wasn't quite awake or what, but I'm pretty sure that I heard Ink bragging that Purple doesn't pee on the floor, she pees in a bucket in the basement.
I heard that too!
She did. I made a clip.
Am I tripping?
And then Purple didn't deny it.
No.
She
did not deny it.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a lot of people living in the house with one bathroom.
Ink
Which I
said
thought
that
was
Purple
really
pees in a
strange.
bucket.
Because Purple's always going on about Tony doesn't flush. Does Purple have a flushing bucket?
I don't know.
It's a
Asking.
high-tech bucket.
Well, there is 8 people in one house with one bathroom? I don't know. I guess I would do it.
Bucket probably makes it a lot more convenient.
I wouldn't have one bathroom with 8 people, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Cornbread said, "See, I knew it." The pigeon bucket.
I also don't believe that Queen Nessie was actually claiming to be anorexic. I thought she was so obviously being sarcastic.
They don't understand sarcasm, though. They don't get it.
Yeah.
They sure miss it when we do it. Mike is in chat.
I mean, the extended conversation there was Queen Nessie saying, "Yeah, I'm anorexic," while patting her tummy, and then Buddy saying, "Yeah, and I like to give blowjobs."
Interesting when it's put in context.
I don't think they were being serious, folks.
Okay, somebody just called me and it cut out for a second, and all I heard was give blowjobs. What?
Apparently, it's a side dish to the tossed salad.
Oh my god.
That's what you get for taking a call.
Oh, for fuck's I need to
I
take
swear it
my
wasn't me
call.
this time, Tips. I swear it was not me this time.
It was like they just called, and even though I have it on D&D, my family knows to call multiple times so it gets through. Oh, you fuckers, I'm busy.
Busy talking about toss salads and blowjobs.
Well, thank you for that image, Marlene. And now I'm imagining Nosferatu as seen on Six Up's little cartoon, sitting on his bucket eating Cheez-Its.
In the basement. Oh.
Oh, there's Mike in chat.
Welcome,
I'd
Mike.
rather see Jesus Christ, though.
You haven't seen Jesus in
Pollyanna,
here?
I don't know if it's for real, but I definitely heard it. I'm sure that I did hear say that being said.
Oh, yeah, I made a clip. I really did. God.
Yeah, it got said. I heard it. I didn't hear everything from that live last night because I kept dozing off because, you know.
I think I just got pissed and got high and played Zelda, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure that's what I did with my night.
Yeah.
I
That's-
couldn't
that's
listen
what
to
you
it
do
very
every
long.
night.
It just seemed... Nessie can be a very irritating person, but she was not
Well,
the only irritating person on that panel.
No, they were putting her on mute for funsies. It was kind of funny at first. I'm not gonna lie, but it got
Whose
old.
panel?
Perps.
Oh.
Did you guys see Jenny Jen? A bucket, LOL. I saw it and I was in fits laughing just thinking of 6 Up reviewing it.
Well, there you go.
Colleen is so funny.
That's the thing with Perp. Like, do you ever try to explain that channel to somebody that doesn't watch it? It's like a
No.
nightmare. Oh my
Who,
god.
Purple?
Yeah.
I know she thinks, okay, so I've heard her say this multiple times. Oh, they keep talking about me because I bring them views. To be honest, we don't get the views off Perp. In fact, we lose views when we talk about her. We could talk about Cher. We could talk about TM. We could talk about anybody else. We get views. Talk about Perp. Nobody watches her.
Yeah. Nobody understands that.
It is a very small audience.
Oh, I like to watch their chat, and I was cracking up because, you know, sometimes Nightbot does more chatting than any of the chatters. So it's like you can count like 10 people chatting and 130 watching.
When speaking of Cher, what has she been up to lately? I don't think I've seen much from her.
Didn't she get a job?
Oh, yeah, that's what real life looks like.
Yeah.
We should send a memo to Ziggy and a few others.
Ladies, I need to get down. I've got something that I have to take care of. But I will be
Okay,
back
Jenga.
tomorrow. I'll at least have an hour tomorrow afternoon to hang out for
Love you,
the afternoon
Tanga.
live. I
Night,
love you guys.
Tinga.
I'll see you later. Bye,
Good
Good
night,
night,
Tinga.
darling.
everybody.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, Haven, apparently. I've heard of this thing. People go
Jobs.
to this place called a job, and then every week that place gives them money.
Even if
Yeah.
not every week, at least twice a month or every other week, they get what's called a paycheck. And they use that to pay their bills, not come onto YouTube and beg for money. It's weird. I could never like, and I just want to set that difference. Here's the difference. You know, Lolita and what I don't even know the end game there. But what I do know is she never asked me for a dime. I paid for StreamYard 1 month, I think, maybe 2. Because we had the upgraded StreamYard with multiple seats and whatever. I think I paid for it maybe 1 or 2 months, StreamYard. That was it. She paid for it the rest of the time. She didn't get anything off me. So to compare her situation and Ziggy's situation, one, they're totally fucking separate. She wasn't scamming anybody. I don't know. I think they're two different things.
Well, they are completely, but people want to put it together because, well, it's just what they want to do. I mean, it's like I hate to even mention it, but the whole shorty thing and the shorty thing, right? Where there was 2 shorty things and
Right,
they just
but those are
wanted to
2
make it about
separate
one
shorty
thing.
things.
Exactly, separate shorty things, but they wanted to say it was about this and not that, and no, it's not how it works. Separate issues,
It's not how
separate
any of this
things.
works. You need to
That's
put
right.
that on some merch. You probably can. It's probably coined by
Yeah,
that old lady,
yeah,
but
that old lady, or by who was it, Geico?
I don't remember one of them.
I don't think I want to fight. I don't think I
Yeah,
want to
no.
fight Geico for their in case they have it trademarked, but it is funny. Jenny Jones says 6up media is like medicine to me. She's so talented. She makes fun of people that are ridiculous. She makes me smile. She makes me smile too, Jenny.
She does. And it's taken me a long time. And honestly, I started going back through the vault, and I need to make a clip channel because I have so much shit from a long time ago. I was even going through a separate Discord chat that even just clips and stuff we were putting in there from a long time ago. They're actually funny now that we're on the other side of it to hear what she said and know what we know now. It's quite funny. I was digging some out the other day and posting them in Discord, but yeah. And you know, I give props because honestly, I was looking back through our chats and stuff too. And it was Lolita, the one that was like, give her a chance, give her a chance, give her a chance. And
Yeah.
at first we were like, nope, nope, nope. And then we started coming around.
True story.
And yeah, so I thank her for that.
Yep. We were like, you gave her a wrench?
I know.
Oh no, a former jerk about lost her fucking mind.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a whole ordeal. Like 6up got a wrench, and we weren't okay with it at first, and then I started coming around, and then I started seeing her for who she was. And then I started digging. Yeah, even the other day I was digging back in my vault. Like when I say I have a 1 terabyte phone that is now out of space, and I had to actually open up all my, I had to get like massive fucking Apple whatever, you know, where they start storing them to. It's true. I have so many clips from the last 2 years, and it's funny to start watching them now, knowing what we know now.
Yeah, sometimes when you change your perspective, it changes a lot. You look at it from a different angle and see it through different eyes, and
Yeah.
it begins to make sense. But sometimes you're so blinded by what you think you know that it gets in the way. I'm learning
It's
a
very
lot about that
true.
lately.
Yeah, because I was clipping these and I was like, 666 said blah, blah, blah. But now looking back on it, it's like, fuck, she was right then. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yes.
She just saw the light before the majority of us. You know what I mean? Her eyes were open before ours, and that's okay.
Yeah.
They
Don't
open
give
when they
her
open.
don't get her a big head. I'm sure she got a couple things wrong.
Well,
We'll
no, it's
find
not
out.
even just her. There are a
Just
bunch of
kidding.
people. I mean, there are a bunch of people who had their eyes open well before us.
Right.
And
Right. I mean, look at how many clip channels out there that were just all over Ziggy. They saw it and we didn't, it's on us.
yeah,
It's not like people didn't try to say, hey. So it's on us.
well, I always thought after Ziggy, my eyes were open to everything, right? And then I got my radar is fucking broken. That's all I can say. So
Yeah, I
whatever
was.
I say about somebody, just take it with a grain of salt and know that my radar is fucked up.
I always thought my radar was good, but twice in 12 months now, I've been spectacularly wrong. I made a comment in Discord saying that I can't imagine me now telling me of a year ago that I would have left Ziggy's channel, would be actively despising her, would have started a YouTube channel, ended a YouTube channel, discovered that Lolita was a scammer, and be sitting there making some graphics as a gift for Six Up while wondering how Linny and Tamara were.
Oh my
Me
That's
goodness.
me
weird,
last
right?
year, me last year
Guys,
we've been going, have you lost your mind?
guys,
Yeah.
I'm just saying something that says Madonna has been found unresponsive and is hospitalized.
I just heard she she canceled shit from a bacterial infection that
It
had her
sounds like sepsis.
hospitalized.
It sounds like sepsis ICU with the bacterial infection.
Oh,
That
that's
sounds like sepsis.
scary. My son had sepsis once. That is freaking scary.
Oh, she's recovering in the hospital. I see. She is
Yeah,
now
that's what I
in the
thought
hospital. Okay.
TMZ said today on Twitter, but I didn't think she passed away or was like doing really bad.
No.
I thought she was recovering.
She was found unresponsive over the weekend and was rushed to ICU, and she is now recovering in the hospital. Okay. Whew. That had me
It will
worried.
get you in
No,
hours.
sepsis is very scary though.
So quick. So
Yeah.
quick.
It is, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm
Okay.
glad she was found.
I'm glad
I've
she
been
was
watching
found. I hope they don't have to cut anything off her, because that's
Yeah.
the problem. You can spend months recovering from sepsis if you get it badly enough. And you're lucky if you recover. Some people don't.
Right. A lot of people don't. And that's scary too. No, like with my sons, it was from a MRSA infection, which MRSA is everywhere, but most people, especially in hospitals, I mean, the majority of the time you get MRSA is from a hospital. But, some people it enters the blood and some people it doesn't.
Yeah, my daughter had that when she's pregnant with her first child, and it was so scary. We thought she had the flu, and it turned out she had a kidney infection, and the doctor didn't catch it. So it was frightening.
Absolutely.
Sepsis is, and see, when I was younger, my grandpa, he was always in the hospital all the time for I don't know what, but they always called it, back then they called it blood poisoning. So I'm like, I never understood what that meant. So now I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's probably sepsis, right? Isn't
is
that
sepsis,
Yeah.
food
yeah.
poisoning?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
why he was susceptible to doing that. I have no clue.
It may just be certain people are more prone, other.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you have like open cuts and stuff like that, right? That'll because most people have MRSA, especially like that's what I was told. It is in the hospitals a lot. But you wash your hands and cleanliness
Isn't
and stuff
MRSA
like
the
that.
one that just like eats away at your skin? Am I saying
I
that
don't
right?
think
That's,
so. I think it's just
necrotizing-
an infection.
Necrotizing fasciitis is the one that eats your skin.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he didn't have anything eating his skin.
Okay.
It's just that it got into the
I
bloodstream
got him
through
confused then.
an open wound and then turned into sepsis.
I was told by doctors that staph actually lives on your skin. Everybody has it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
on their
everybody
skin.
does.
Yeah.
That it takes like something happening. It can be something really small or something really big, but it could just be a tiny little thing that allows it to create an infection, and then you can be in a world of hurt all of a sudden. Very sick.
Right. And that's why
glad
you
you're-
wash your
I'm
hands.
glad you're good, Haven. I'm so glad you're better.
Now that we've creeped everybody out.
Yeah.
No.
Seriously though, if you ever are suddenly taken ill, you appeared fine, in the morning or last night, and then you get up, you have a high temperature, you feel shaky. Don't take the risk. Please go and get it checked out because
Yeah.
I had it in 2016. I had 2 emergency surgeries, 2 blood transfusions, 11 days in the ICU, a couple of weeks in the drop-down unit, 6 months of wound therapy.
Oh, Lord.
And that's consequently why I'm in this situation. I mean, sepsis is very serious. Lots of people lose limbs. Some people die. If you are caught, if they catch it early enough, completely treatable.
Well, yeah, that's with my son. I know that they said, oh, he has a MRSA infection. He needs to take antibiotics. Well, he didn't live with me. He didn't take the medication. I didn't know until he showed up at my house and he was talking so much gibberish. I didn't know what the fuck he was saying. I just knew that this kid needs help. I need to get him to the hospital. And even in the hospital, they were like, do you know what he's talking about? And I'm like, I have no idea. Because it was already like in his blood, in his lungs. It was not in his heart. It was at the base of the brain. And luckily, yeah, he did recover, but it was scary. So anyway, I don't know what I would do if Madonna died. Like, I feel like she's an icon.
Right? Yeah, she's so much of my teenage years.
Yeah.
I still haven't got
well,
over
touched
Prince
a nerve.
dying.
Did
I'm
we
sorry,
touch
Prep?
on that?
I said I still haven't got over Prince.
No. I know.
No.
I know. I liked him so much.
Yeah,
Lily,
we did.
Feisty little guy.
a little bit, but there was also a slight change of plan. In that we don't have the same people on that we intended to have on, but we did touch on it a bit, yes.
There's a lot
We'll
of
wait
people
for
out
Soup
there
to come up because there's some stuff not being talked about because Soup's not here.
Yeah, Elvis. I was 16 when he died, and I heard it on the radio, and it just. But all at that time, I had several other family things going on, so it was very crushing.
When did Elvis die?
In 77,
Oh, yeah, so I wasn't alive yet.
I believe it had to be
I
in
didn't remember that
February.
one.
Smarty
I think it
pants.
was February or April of 77 because I wasn't quite 17 yet. I was at work.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
Betty
remember
White.
that
That
one.
was hard. And
Betty
Michael
White.
Jackson,
Oh, God, I
know-
love the Golden Girls.
Yes, I did
I
too.
still watch that.
Michael Jackson, I grew up with him, so that was really hard. I never could figure out why he kept on doing all these surgeries, because it just got worse and worse. He looked really good before he started knocking off his nose.
No, I like Michael Jackson's music, but his
I know. I
his
love watching
life
him
is
dance.
super.
His
There's
life
some
is
questionable
weird.
shit there.
Yeah, his life is weird. Phenomenal dancer. Oh my gosh. I thought he danced so well.
Does anybody have any idea what on earth this is about?
I saw that and I was like, I ain't touching on that. That instantly grossed me out. Sorry, Dimples.
Yeah,
I have not caught up on Need a Dollar lately, so I have no idea.
That's just gross.
This is just more fuck shit being added to the case, in my opinion. Like, people have to stop. Stop. I saw another creator put out a community post. What do you call that? Like a poll on, do you think SA happened? What? I don't like it. I don't like it. And until the courts tell me this is what happened, you can think it all you want, but to put it into the atmosphere, to put it out on the platform,
Right.
I think it's gross. I'm not going to respond. If it comes out in court documents, it is what it is. I mean, we can all think lots of things, but sometimes you just don't have to talk about it.
Yes, Colleen, thank God for the NHS. Wouldn't be here without them. Yeah, I'm sick of people portraying Beach Creek as sort of like the hills have eyes.
Well, and that's another thing with Beach Creek. You know, I know people. I actually popped into Justin's, and he's like, I've been to that hill 3 or 4 times now, and there is no way anybody took a girl off that hill. I'm sorry, have you looked at the neighbors around that surrounding area? Because I wouldn't trust any of them with my child. So.
Well, that's true.
I don't think it's so far-fetched to think that one of those fuckers had a crime of opportunity, because look at their past. Look at all of them. There's a lot of really not good people around there. I don't know who did what, but I think to say that the parents are involved, and because nobody would go on that, I don't know. I don't know what's right, what's not right. I just think you have to be cautious with the information you put out and the speculation. Like, you can speculate within reason. But to say, let's look at this person's daughter and let's look at her associates, and now let's look up her associates. Like, just because somebody knows somebody doesn't mean they were involved.
It's the scrolling through Facebook on a live that really annoys me. Looking through people's friends and relatives list. You don't have the right to do that.
No, you don't.
It may not be illegal, but it is intrusive, and really it's against the spirit of data protection, even if it's not technically against the law. Would you like somebody to do it to you?
Well, that's exactly right. I mean, what if a little kid went missing in my area, my neighborhood even? Maybe I didn't even know that kid, but people are going through the homes and they're looking at this and they're looking at that. And so just because I live within a range, I potentially had something to do with it. And so now you're blasting my info and my family's info and you're figuring out where my kids go to school. It's not okay. Especially when you have no proof of anything. Did we lose Eliza?
I'm back. I got a
Oh,
phone
okay.
call and knocked me off mine, and then I came back
Yeah.
up and I ended up in tomorrow's live. I was like, where did everybody go? It was
I
a whole
guess
thing.
my hope is on. I hope that a lot of people look at this case, and if you decide to do a true crime channel, I hope you do it better. I hope you do it justice. I hope you do these people justice, their families justice, whatever, right? At the end of the day, we don't know who did what. We can speculate within reason. And I think that sometimes if you want to say certain things, make it members only. Make it so that not every single person who comes to YouTube can see it. Anyway, that's just my thought on that.
I mean, I'm hoping that in future cases that we don't have a parental situation like the Wells. I mean, they did create their own little circus from
They did.
pretty much the get-go.
Oh, they've
They did.
absolutely contributed to everything. They absolutely did. I don't, which is why people find it weird to think that they had nothing to do with it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Here's the thing, though. They had a media manager, and the media manager didn't help them. Not at all.
He's
Didn't help
still the
them.
media manager.
Well, not helping them steer clear of things that they probably should have stayed clear of, I
No,
don't
I've
know.
learned so much. I mean, honestly, if I ever know somebody to go missing, I know what channels to tell them to put the story out on. I know what channels to tell them to steer clear of. I've learned so much through this process, and I
Hmm.
hope others have as well. I know we all want the info, right? Trust me, I follow true crime. I go to bed watching Investigation Discovery every night. I am a true crime person. But if it's between justice and me knowing, I would rather read about it in the Discovery or hear about it at the trial.
Right,
That's just me.
right. I mean, it is hard waiting, but um, in the name of justice, it's worth it to wait, and hope that justice takes its place.
Well, because us on YouTube, we're not owed anything. Nobody owes us anything. The Wells, Brandy Nil, the law enforcement, they don't owe us a fucking thing. They need to protect these cases and protect their witnesses. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the other thing, witnesses. If you're honestly a witness and you have information, don't talk about it. And that's one thing that, I mean, looking back at Gannon's case, his dad got railroaded for so much shit, and he still didn't speak out because he knew what he was doing and he wanted justice for his son, and that was it, right? It didn't
Right.
matter what all these people were talking about him. He did not fucking care. And I feel like I honestly, through the trial, seeing what all he did behind the scenes that nobody had a clue about, I respected him more for it because it wasn't about him. It wasn't about, social media. It was about his son. And so I support that. I think you have to protect these cases. We all
Yeah.
want to know. Trust me, God damn it. I want to know. Why do you think I turned in? I want to know. But we don't deserve anything.
Yeah. Jenny, you're not the first person that said that. A lot of people have said that to me before. So no, it doesn't hurt my feelings. It's just the way it is. It's something that we kind of recognized early on. That there are
That you sound like Lolita.
Yeah, there's certain things that we say that sound very similar, our voice and cadence, and then there's times where it's very different. But
Which is crazy because you're from separate coasts.
yeah,
but
exactly.
but we've heard that before with other people getting you guys confused.
Right. Yeah. It's it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. I don't take it in a bad way. It's just kind of something that other people have said. And then there's another creator called Kate Does True Crime. I think that's the name of her channel, and
Yeah.
she really sounds like Lolita. They're hard to distinguish. If you're not looking, you would think that it was the same person talking. They really sound very similar.
Well, that's who people tried to out her as being at first.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's not her. They're different people.
Yeah. But she does sound a lot. They sound similar as well.
Hey, Mystery Sky.
Did we lose Pearl?
Did we lose Pearl?
Oh, that's who we missed. I was like, okay, who's missing?
Pearl left. I don't know. Maybe she had to go. It might be that time.
Oh, yeah, it might be.
Or she might have got knocked down. But I guess this is a good time to let everybody know that doesn't know that tomorrow we're going to do a daytime live. We're hoping. It's okay, Jenny. It's okay. Kim's not mad. I'm not mad. Nobody's mad. No worries.
No,
hon.
nobody's mad.
No.
And can
no
I just
worries.
tell, I love Alta. Do you really know it's not her? I'm pretty sure. I saw her go live at the same time as us.
No, she
And
was on
after
our
listening
channel.
to her, it's not Lolita.
No, she was on our channel before with Lolita. Around.
Kate Does Crime?
Yeah, I think the
Oh.
Halloween episode, I believe. She came up for a minute.
See, I
yeah.
missed it.
Yeah, the Halloween episode, if you go back to on Circle Jerk and look at the Halloween episode, you'll see that Lolita's there, and True Crime, Kate Does True Crime, also came up, and then you can hear the two of them, and you'll see what I'm saying. But anyway, tomorrow we're doing a daytime live. We are going to try to get in the habit of trying to get a couple of those in a week. Like tomorrow, it's probably just going to be one this week, to be honest with you. We got to kind of find our groove. But tomorrow it will be noon Eastern, 11 Central, 10 Mountain, and 9 a.m. Pacific. So everybody will be wide awake except for me.
I'll be missing that one, but I'll be watching.
Actually, I'll probably
after my dentist appointment and my chiropractor.
Usually by 9 a.m. I'm usually wide awake by 9 a.m. I'm just joking around.
No comment.
I will have had my coffee and stuff like that.
By 9,
Yeah.
that's what I say. Like, I open my office phones at 9. I'm good by then.
Actually, I get up at 1 o'clock.
I need to have coffee and function first before I talk to anybody else.
Yeah. So I don't know what we plan on talking about. I'm hoping that we get to do a little bit of the talking about, we'll probably talk about some headlines. But maybe also about the Natalia Grace. We might talk a little bit about that.
Oh,
Have you guys
Finish that.
Have you guys watched it? Or started watching it?
I've started
I've watched it.
Yeah,
just-
I don't think we'll get
it's a-
all the way into it, but let's
just-
talk about it a little
It
bit.
creeps me out. So
What time for the UK? Oh,
that'd be like 6, 5.
hang on.
I think Pearl said it would be 5 p.m. her time. I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
5 or 6. Go on our, the best way is that live, right? Yeah, because I ended up in there. So it's already scheduled. If you look on our channel page and you look for that live, it'll show you the time it is for your time zone. Because I don't want to tell you wrong. Look, people in the chat are helping out. Checking convention said it's 5 p.m. So,
Thank you, everyone, for doing that.
yeah. We want to do
Fun
some more
sounds
during the
like
day and see how it goes.
No, I think it's great. Rowena, I changed my mind too as the story progressed. So I'm very interested in hearing their thoughts and stuff. We've all kind of watched it I know Soup for sure. She's the one that got me on it.
Hi, Tara.
I promise, Tara, we won't be doing that.
No.
If
Should
that
I come up
happens,
on panel and during my dentist appointment just to wake their ass up?
if that were to happen, that will be the very last daytime live we do. I would not
All right.
subject
Too
myself
early.
to allowing that to happen again.
I will say that's funny. So somebody said click into purples. I think it was yesterday. And I was like listening, and I was like, oh shit, she's gonna go to sleep, right? I don't think she did, but you start hearing it in her voice.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, she's gonna go to bed. She's going to bed.
Well, oftentimes before she falls asleep, she will just like she talks and then she will say two things that absolutely don't go together. And talk as if she makes perfect sense, and then you hear her go out, and then you'll hear the snoring start. It's
I
she's
really
done
thought
that
it was
several
gonna
times.
happen.
Yeah.
Somebody who clips stuff can make a whole clip channel just on her snoring.
Just the snoring, yes. I thought about doing it, and I was like, nah. I don't want to spend that much effort on it.
No, I'd have to watch her.
Who wants to? I mean, do you really? Somebody will do it, but
It'd
do you
be
really
funny
want to hear
though.
all the? Yeah, somebody with more talent could make it all. I don't got that kind of skill.
Yeah, so it's called The Curious Case of Natalia Grace. It is on HBO Max. It is on Investigation Discovery.
Hulu.
I think it's on Hulu.
And
I
if you
think
search
it
it
may
on
even be on
YouTube,
YouTube. Yeah.
yeah, it is on YouTube. But you know how when you find it on YouTube, it's going to be the wrong speed, and so it's a little bit off. It's not as pleasant to watch. But if you don't have any of those other channels, you can check it out on YouTube. But yeah, check it out. Watch a little bit of it because I think we're going to talk a little bit about it tomorrow. Because I think it'll be interesting to see what you guys are thinking about it. Because it does. You kind of think one way, and then you might like, it. There's lots of argument for all kind of different ways it could go.
Yeah, I would say episode 1, I was totally like, this is not who it is. Midway through episode 2, my opinion started to change. By episode 3, or is there 3 or 4? I don't remember. Yeah, I felt differently.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Soup said that I think in the summer her story is going to come out, like from her perspective, right?
It should.
So
I think she was felled by many.
right from the get-go, I think it should be interesting.
So that'll be good. Yeah, I'm glad we're talking about that.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm missing tomorrow, but I do have to have my teeth cleaned, and I do need a chiropractor appointment. So,
well, if you get done, come join us
for sure.
But I don't really have anything else for.
I don't
tonight,
either.
really,
This has kind of been low key, but I haven't caught up on all the things. It's end of month. End of month is crazy for me, and it's end of quarter. So, I haven't had a chance to catch up on all the fuck shit, but I'll get caught up.
Thor must be watching Natalia Grace also.
I love that
tune
picture.
in. Tune in tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it.
I really like that picture.
Of Thor?
Thor's?
Yeah.
So now we know who she likes.
I do like it. He's hot.
Very cool. Thor's impressed, Bugsy.
Yeah. So is Bugsy.
No, I just like the picture.
Oh, so 6 is going to go live tonight, Stars just said.
Okay, so
So everyone head over to 6's. I don't know what time it's at, but
just get there and check in.
yeah, go sub. Can somebody drop 6's link if you have it?
Yeah, if you're not subbed up at 6 Up Media, you should be. Oh, she's going
Yes.
live in 45 minutes, so that just gives you time to go get your snacks ready,
Take a shower, wash your hair.
whatever it is that you got to
All
do to
the
get ready
things.
to 6 Up. I'm not gonna miss 6 Up. I'm wondering what she's gonna talk about, but I think I might know. I don't know. I know what I'm hoping
Yeah, but
for
her
anyway.
lives have been great lately.
They have been fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Does
So,
an amazing job, so we appreciate her so much.
yeah, she's been so
I
supportive.
feel
to
like
us.
we're slightly rubbing off on her. So
What?
I feel like we
She's rubbing
are
off
rubbing
on
off
me.
on her a little bit.
Wait a minute. In what way?
Wait, she's rubbing off on us, but we're rubbing off on her too.
Tell me how. I
Oh,
wanna hear your
I do know.
perspective.
Okay.
In my opinion, she could have did a lot. She could have put all Lolita's shit out there. She could have let it go. She could have got the views and the clicks.
Yep.
She didn't.
You think we're making her soft?
We're making her a little soft, and she's roughening me up a little bit. Yeah.
Hey,
I do.
Either
I
way,
do feel like there's a middle ground.
neither
there.
is bad. Maybe, yeah.
They're not. Actually, it's fantastic because my radar's broken. I'm too soft with a lot of people.
Yep.
And I feel like we're softening her, but she's also making me better at looking at things, right? So I feel like there's a middle ground there that we're kind of rubbing off on each other.
I think everybody can always, if we're open to it, we can learn from anybody, right? Even the people we don't like, you can still
Hi,
take a
Amanda.
lesson from it. So,
Thank you.
I tend to
agree.
agree. Everybody can, like she said, we all make each other better, and it's true. It can. We certainly can if that's what we choose.
Yeah.
Class House, we
Yeah.
love 6 Up.
Yeah, and thank you everybody that has come in and supported us as we are, making this transition to the new channel and trying to grow it. I do ask that everybody please hit that thumbs up. Try to help us get up there in the algorithm and grow our channel some more. I
I'm
know
just
that's
happy you
not
can
something that
find
we.
our channel now in the algorithm.
Right?
Before we started doing lives, like I had to go back into my subscription to find us, and now I can
Right, you would
actually
type it in,
search
and we
it
did
comes
not
up.
come up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hit that like.
So we'll get
please,
there. We'll grow again. We'll get there.
And a treat with the new intro. That's what we're going to close out with because we don't have an outro yet. But we did. Pearl worked really hard and redid a intro for us that won't get us copyright claims. So it will be our new intro from here on out. We didn't start with it because it wasn't uploaded yet, but she so kindly uploaded it. So we will close out with that. Are you guys ready?
Yep. See you guys.
All right.
Thanks for coming in.
We'll see you
Night.
tomorrow. Noon Eastern, 11 Central, and 9 Pacific. Tomorrow for a day live. Join us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Bye, everyone.
See ya. Bye.
Oh, not quite. Hang on, I didn't get it ready yet.
Oh.
Oh, oops.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I was looking in the wrong place. Okay. All right. Bye, everybody. I found it. So here we go.
Night.
Good night.
Night.
That's